Hey guys, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I am coming on today to do a few readings for December of 2018. This reading is going to be for masculine energies, and it's just going to be a generalized reading about the energies that are going to be going on with people who mainly hold a masculine type of an energy, what things they're going to be experiencing throughout the month of December. And we will even look into January and a little bit into the year of 2019. So please take whatever resonates. If you are a twin flame, you can definitely connect this to your twin flame relationship, but it is not only for twin flames. So if you are a man or hold more of a masculine type of energy, this reading is going to probably resonate for you. It's just a collective reading on the masculine energy. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If it resonates, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Okay, so what energies should we know about for the masculine energies for December 2018? What do masculine people need to know about the upcoming energy for December 2018? What do masculines need to know? What's the most important thing for them to know during this time? Okay, the first card that I have is the Queen of Pentacles. Second card is the Hermit. Okay, the next card is the Eight of Wands. And then underneath the deck we have the Empress. Alright, I'm going to leave it just like that. That's how I did the feminine reading too. Okay. So, I am definitely picking up, like some feminine, either some females that are around the masculine energies during this time. I just get like a real strong, like feminine energy. So, either as a masculine, you are kind of focused, on a female within your life, or you just have some females that are in your life that are very important during this time period. So this could be any females. This could be females at work. It can be your mother, family members, siblings. It can be like a partner in a relationship. But I am picking up that that the feminine influence in your life right now is definitely important during this time. So, you know, maybe kind of pay attention to the females in your life, and, you know, maybe there are some things that they are trying to like tell you or express to you, or maybe they're just even trying to be supportive in some way. But really I'm getting that females within your life right now are going to be significant for the month of December. I am also picking up like a strong earth energy, and I did kind of get that with the feminines as well. Like there's just like this like connection to like the flow of the universe, and just nature, and just kind of like flowing with how the universe is kind of working during this time. I'm also seeing here, and it's very interesting because the feminine energy was very similar to this. They didn't have these cards, but the energy was very similar. So I am kind of getting this feeling of, inner reflection and kind of needing to go within a little bit and reflect on, some things that have taken place or some things that will take place maybe during the beginning parts of December. And it's kind of like this like solitude type of a feeling. So really kind of maybe spending time alone and just kind of reflecting on some things that have taken place. And this could definitely be things that have taken place with women in your life. There, I'm kind of getting like, for some of you guys, there may be two women in particular in your life, and these don't have to be intimate partners. They could be friends, family, but there are like two significant women. One of them I'm getting is kind of maybe a little down and sad about some things that are taking place within their life right now. And there's another woman who is kind of really like stepping into this really like confident, independent, self-reliant type of an energy. So there definitely could be two women that you are focused on during the month of December. And I'm getting like that one of them you may be kind of trying to help in a certain way, while another one is kind of supporting you and guiding you and kind of being like setting an example in a way. And I'm getting like a lot of communication here. So this could be actual communication between you and these women. Or this could also be like spiritual type of communication or communication that is occurring like in dream state for some of you guys. But I mean, the overall energy here underneath the deck was this Empress. And so I do feel like, if there is a woman in your life that is really kind of like, stepping into her power in some way and really kind of becoming like this Empress type of a person, that this person is really going to be quite significant and is in some way trying to like guide you. And so, really, I guess, like, be mindful of that. Now, for others of you, if you don't have a person like this that you are dealing with, this definitely could be like you stepping into more of a feminine part of yourself. So you could be just kind of more in touch with your intuition, more in touch with your emotions, more in touch with things that are normally characterized as, something that is more of a feminine way of being. And I think that that's actually a good thing, because especially going into 2019, feminine type of energy is going to be kind of a huge like shift that's going to be happening in society. Like, we're very used to like this patriarchal type of an energy, and this is kind of starting to shift into more of a matriarchal energy. And so I think like getting in touch with the women in your life or the women that you are involved with, your mother, your children, your wife, just, women within your life, just kind of really trying to relate to them and be involved with them a little bit more is going to be really significant and important and helpful. And I also feel like even getting in touch with your own emotions and kind of like your more feminine side, like, you know, your intuition and things like that, is also going to be helpful, especially going into 2019. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers here to see if we can get some more information. I'm going to pull one clarifier for each card that's here. So we'll start with this Queen of Pentacles. What else do we need to know about the Queen of Pentacles for the masculine energy? What else do we need to know about the Queen of Pentacles? Okay, so we have the dice. So this is kind of like taking a chance or taking a risk. I don't know. I'm getting like some of you guys may feel like you're taking a risk by becoming more emotional or vulnerable in a situation. And that is, that's a little bit challenging for you. But I mean, usually when I see the dice, like, and I don't like to like tell anybody what to do. This is definitely, you know, up to you what you decide to do. But usually, you know, when I see this, it's a good, it's like, take the chance. You know, I don't really see it as a negative thing. I think that it will turn out good, especially if this is you being worried about being vulnerable in some way, because you are expressing your emotions, or you are doing things in more of an emotional way. You may feel like this is, you know, in some way you're taking a chance, but this is going to work out good for you. You know, and I'm getting here too that for some of you guys that do not take the chance, it could be something that you could regret. So, you know, I would definitely consider that. And then, like, after that, we have the Hermit card, which is clarified by the I think these are cranes, if I think that's what they are. But usually with this card, I always get like a coming back to the nest. That these birds are always returning. You know, they may leave the nest and migrate to different areas throughout certain parts of the year, but they always come back to the nest. And so, you know, there may be, for some of you guys, a particular relationship that you would like to open yourself up to or invest in some way, and you feel like, you know, it's taking a chance in some way. But I'm getting that, you know, some of you guys kind of know that this is where it's at. Like, this person is kind of like home to you. And then for others of you, I feel like, you know, no matter what, I mean, if this is kind of opening yourself up emotionally, you know, you may be kind of reflecting on some things that have taken place in the past. So in childhood or in past relationships that you've had. And you know, you're really kind of going in and looking at how things affected you emotionally. And that could be like, you know, opening up some things that you really kind of need to like reflect on or evaluate and kind of heal within yourself. But I do get a sense of like, once, you know, you do this, I mean, you have like this sense of wanting to be home, or wanting to be like part of this togetherness. You know, so whether this is with, you know, family or a particular person, I feel like once you go in and kind of reflect on some things that have taken place emotionally, that you do kind of, realize within yourself that you want to be like connected in some way, to like a family environment or just in, some kind of a relationship. So let's see, what is this Eight of Wands about? What do we need to know about the Eight of Wands? Okay, so I do feel like, once you guys kind of go in and reflect a little bit about maybe some things that, have taken place, whether it be in your like distant past or just things that have taken place recently over the last year, you do kind of find it within yourself that, like what it is that you truly want. And I am picking up here for a lot of you guys that it is to be part of, like a family or a relationship or some kind of a connection. And you may be communicating this to somebody by the end of December. And you may even be deciding to move in with somebody, or get a home together. But I definitely am getting a sense of like togetherness and like a home type of environment. And you could definitely be communicating this to somebody during the month of December. And these could just be like things that you're desiring, that you're just, starting to kind of like open up about a little bit. I'm also getting to that, some of the things that you could be reflecting on from the like distant past, like childhood, could have stuff to do with, family and the home environment growing up. And things just kind of really connected to family and togetherness. Let's see what this Empress is about. What do we need to know about the Empress? What do masculines need to know about this Empress? Okay. Okay, so we have the Maze. So I feel like, if there is a particular female in your life that is kind of, really becoming like, a very like independent, confident person, and you kind of see her as, like an Empress, that you are kind of feeling like it's like a struggle or a battle to get to her in some way. Like you have like this maze or like these obstacles that you have to like find your way through in order to reach her. And I'm also, if this is you, just kind of standing more into, your feminine energy, like you may be dealing with like some confusing type of like thoughts or things going on around you in your environment, that are kind of like making it a little bit challenging or difficult in some way. But I do notice, like, if you can see, there is a woman there, like at the end of the maze, and she's got these three birds above her head. And they look like doves to me. So it's like that's very spiritual. And I think that like some of you guys may even be aware that there is like this really like strong like spiritual connection or tie to a particular woman in your life, but you're just finding it hard to kind of find your way to her fully. Like I feel like you're kind of navigating how to get to her during the month of December. And some of you guys may be feeling like you're having to take, a chance or a risk in some way. But I am getting that, like, this is something that, deep down, it's something that you really want. You really want to, I think, have, like, this connectedness with either, like, family or a particular person. and you really want to experience like love within your life and a stable home life. So I'm going to pull a card for the overall energy of December for masculine energies. What is one card for the overall energy for December 2018? Okay. So we have Justice. The feminine's got this, but it was for January. So, you know, I think I'm getting from this for the month of December, like really kind of seeking the truth within certain situations. Kind of like balancing your own energy. I do pick up here, like, I mean, this is a masculine reading, but I'm feeling a lot of like feminine energy here. So this could be like balancing the masculine and feminine energies within yourself. And really just kind of, you know, figuring out how to operate like in this new like way of being. I feel like things are going to kind of work themselves out during the month of December and balance themselves out. Like I'm getting like a sense of like karma almost kind of like wrapping up, like karmic cycles coming to a close or coming to an end. And now I feel like now that this is happening, there's like this desire to want to move into like this direction, but there's still like some obstacles occurring, and this could have to do with other people in your life. And I am also getting like a sense of really recognizing maybe how much material things in your life are kind of not completely satisfying to you in some way. So it's like having all the money in the world or having like certain things in a material aspect is nice, but it's still, you still feel like you're missing something. And I feel like many masculine energies will kind of be, feeling like this during the month of December and kind of recognizing that material things are not all that you need, that you are still that you still know that there's something else that you need within your life, and that it can't just be all about material things or things, you know, in the material world. I feel like you are craving like some kind of emotional fulfillment. So I'm going to pull a card for January of 2019. What do the masculines need to know about January 2019? January of 2019. Okay, here we have the King of Wands. So I feel like, you know, even though you are kind of trying to balance this energy out during the month of December and kind of recognizing some of these things, that you really do kind of step into your power more in the month of January. I feel like you start to feel like more confident within yourself, and like you are more able to conquer some of these like obstacles or things that have come up during the month of December. So January looks like you definitely get into a space where you are more confident and able to move in a specific direction. And you know, the King of Wands is also a very passionate person, and he is like very honest and loyal. So it is a possibility that, you know, you are wanting to kind of take on, or you are taking on this kind of energy during the month of January. So in a particular relationship with somebody, you could be kind of, deciding to be more passionate about a relationship or just a certain path within your life. And you could be deciding to be very like honest and loyal in a certain kind of relationship or commitment that you have. This doesn't have to necessarily be in a love relationship. This can be, with work or any kind of a commitment. But I do see you wanting to have more of an emotional fulfillment in December. And so I feel like you kind of go for it a little bit in January. So let's get a card for just 2019. What is going to be the main message for masculine energies for the year of 2019? Okay, so wow, this is interesting. So we have the Eight of Swords, and in this Eight of Swords, this man is cutting this person out of like the binds that they're in. And what's funny about this is the feminine got this card. And I said in the feminine reading that there could be a man in her life that is assisting or helping her in kind of overcoming negative thoughts and kind of helping to release her from her own like mental prison. And so what I'm getting here is that you could definitely be this person for a female within your life for the year of 2019. You could be playing a very significant role in a female's life to where you are kind of assisting her in coming out of this like entrapment type of a feeling. Now for some of you guys, this could be you. So you could feel like you're in a mental prison, and that you have a lot of like thoughts that, are keeping you trapped in certain situations. But here we are getting out of that. We are removing ourselves from that mental prison and recognizing that we don't need to stay there anymore, and that we can move forward, and that these are just thoughts. They're not an actual prison. And so that is like what I'm getting for the month of 2019. And this could be you and another person that's significant in your life who are both kind of experiencing this together. I do feel like there's like a feminine that's kind of assisting a masculine energy here, but then I also pick up like a masculine assisting a feminine here. So it could just be, both of you guys are kind of assisting each other in some way. And then underneath the deck here, we had the Two of Cups. So definitely there could be a reunion during the year of 2019, and definitely a possibility of like moving in with somebody or starting some kind of a new commitment or relationship with somebody. So I am going to pull one card from the Sacred Geometry deck for masculines for December 2018. What else do masculine energies need to know about December 2018? Okay, so we have the Flaming Tropicals, and it's reversed. So I am going to read that from the book. Let's see, this is number 8. So reversed, it says to ignite the passion of delight in order to bring vitality back to a time of indifference. So that is really interesting, because I do feel like like you're kind of going through this process during December. You feel like you've got all these obstacles and challenges that you need to overcome to kind of get to this destination, and you're needing to have like some kind of passion or motivation during the month of December, but you're kind of like trying to navigate your way through that. And then here in January, I said that you become passionate, you get that passion, and you start to move forward. And so yeah, definitely this is saying in the month of December, you're needing to kind of figure out how to ignite this passion of happiness within your life so that you can bring vitality back into your life. And if you did have some indifference going on within your life, whether it be with a certain situation or a certain relationship, kind of using passion to move forward and bring that situation back to where it needs to be. So I'm going to pull a card from the Lightworker Oracle. What else do the masculines need to know about December 2018? Their messages for masculine. Okay. Wow, you guys. Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. So I definitely feel like you've got some female energy in your life that is very significant during the month of December. Really kind of pay attention to what is going on with the women in your life. And then under the deck, we had trust in the plan. So, you know, everything is happening in divine order. Even if it seems like things are difficult or like hard to kind of navigate, everything is happening in the way that it needs to. So trust that the universe is working in your favor. I am going to read what this says about Divine Feminine. This is a number 9 card. So this says, Divine Feminine wisdom empowers you to grow into your vision, your dreams, and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Perhaps you envision a very different life for yourself to what you are experiencing now. The wisdom reminds you that you can experience even the most extraordinary dreams as reality if you are willing to grow into what you desire to become what you seek. Surrender any plans about how you can best manifest your dreams and instead allow life to guide and nourish you through your experiences each day. The universe supports your divine destiny and is helping you become all that you are meant to be. So, wow, you guys, I definitely, I feel like, paying attention to the women in your life and also stepping into some of this like feminine type of energy, having the trust in your intuition and how you are feeling about things, and kind of just going with the flow of life instead of always kind of trying to logically figure things out, is going to really help you. I mean, and exactly like what that was saying, like trust in the plan. Everything is happening for your divine destiny. So really trust in that. So I hope that these messages helped you guys, and I will see you soon. Take care.